Hi guys! Today I'm going to talk about IPL5. I was like, hi guys, hello, I died.
Like, that actually happens to Nick, like, a lot. Like, he'll just... Because he just talks very loud. His normal voice is actually, like... It actually sounds a lot like mine, to be honest, but he has a really hard time controlling the volume of his voice, so even just by talking normally, his voice gets pretty deep by day's end.
No, yeah, at the end he was like, oh, Megumi, I was like, hi Nick. He's like, Megumi, I've been watching your stream. Good job. I was like, thanks. He's like, I really like how you have people on your Skype when you're playing games. It's pretty awesome. I was like, thanks, Nick.
If I love the idea of, well, for just you believing that that's the example of a deep horse voice makes me giggle.
That wasn't a deep voice. That was my deepest of the deep. It was from my diaphragm, my soul. I was still working for IGN, for IPL5, but I was roaming around doing interviews, which all got uploaded to their YouTube. So whenever I did like 2 or 3, I would give the card to our PA and he would run and give it to the editors. Actually, they didn't really edit anything, they just rendered it and uploaded it. There was no cutting and editing, it's just raw footage. So they're like, don't mess up in your interviews, you know, there's no retakes. I was like, don't worry, like I didn't do any retakes. It was just like, boom, yep, done. And so you can see them on their YouTube. Some of them, most of them I did for League because they wanted me to focus on League. So they're mostly on IPL LOL. There's some on IPL Pro League for the StarCraft ones I did, and there's also the IPL Fighters because I love the fighting game community. I was like, dude, like they're here, and it may not be one of the main events, but I still want to cover it, you know. So I got to interview like Justin Wong, like Ross, Jay Chenzor, Pierre Balrog, more awesome people, more and Markman. Yeah. So that was really fun. The only killer part was that I had to wear heels all the time and like dresses, and my feet hurt, so I had like Hello Kitty band-aids all over my feet, like Boss, because who doesn't wear Hello Kitty band-aids, you know? Unless you're cute G. Wait, G. I did that wrong. I don't know what this was, because I was like, yay! And then I just like, it's just... back it up. Hopefully next year, if I still do the same thing, we can see some of my stuff on the main stream. That'll be cool. And I can do more like main stage stuff. But for now, they had Pluto, and Pluto's really fantastic. I think he's super phenomenal at interviews. And I'm not just saying this for League. I think he's actually really good even compared to like Dota and like StarCraft, or you know, fighting game people who like do interviews for those scenes. Only because he's very good. I don't know. He's a good conversationalist. He helps things flow. He's very talkative. But not just that. What I admire is that he actually plays the game, and he plays at like diamond level. So he has pretty in-depth questions. And I like people who ask real post-game questions. You know, like we just saw the game. You should ask a question about the interview. Interview about the game that just finished. I'm a little delirious, and I always kind of talk funny, but then put me with exhaustion. It's kind of bad news. So deep. What else? Oh, I got a manicure and pedicure with Stefano. The joke, if you follow StarCraft. The French Cirque. Oh, I did carry the Korean flag for GSL. That was pretty cool. I can say I was officially on GSL as like a flag bearer. Didn't. Probably not so funny, huh? Did you get it? I hope so. Maybe not so funny. So for the flag, when I was holding it for GSL, like they told me if the flag touches the ground, they burn it. I didn't know this. I thought it was specific to Korean flags, but it's actually for like even American flag, like to show respect to the flag. So I was like, you guys, this is so scary, you know? For me, I'm like the most clumsy person ever. This is like the hardest job in my life because I mean I dropped my own birthday cake before. I've knocked into handicap signs and like almost knocked out. I had like a whole pole thing bruise on my face, and I was like so scared. I was like, dude, I'd rather cast GSL. I'll be better at that than flag bearer. So I was so scared. And then because I had to hold it like this, and then the person in back holds it higher so it has that nice angle so you can see it better from the camera view. I was like, oh god, I feel like Jeebus, you know? I feel like Jeebus holding it like this. And I was like, I'm crucified, I'm gonna get burned if I dropped the flag. I was so scared. Oh, but luckily I didn't. I was sweating. My palms were sweating. I was so scared. Every time I was like, please don't burn. Literally. But I did it. I did it. Taiwanese food doesn't suck. I like Hong Kong food or Cantonese food. See, if I go to Cantonese food, then I can say it in Cantonese. So if I'm at like Taiwanese restaurant, then I'll be like lo bo gao. But then if I'm at Cantonese restaurant, I say lo ba go or ha gao. What else? Lo mai gai. See, I know all the food. I can say it in perspective language, you know, because this is life. This is the meaning of my life. That I need to say it correctly so they know what I'm talking about. You know, I should make this a food channel. I'm just gonna start cooking. I should do that. More bear bites. I should do that on my YouTube. Like make bento boxes and stuff. You might appreciate it. Just happy. Bye-bye. I'm gonna cut it here. Now I'll wait a little bit so I can cut it here. Boobs!